sick, talking under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything mooey, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Baskin Robbins shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart scot-free. Lottie-dottie, like to potty. Fuck with blow shoot, Tronin Pied Molly. Heard I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far cause I'm sharp, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke then you can't talk. Play a never ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, tower pizza. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, my no hands telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.
Good afternoon and happy Friday, everyone, and welcome to episode 22 of the Chargers Power Hour. Let's go. I think I'm going to call this one today, Expectations Just Got Real. So, you want to hit that, JD? You want to hit that video for Neil? That's right. Head on over to Neon Peacock merch. Check out all the custom gear. I mean, Peacock's got t-shirts, hoodies, hats, mugs, cups, pillows, even framed artwork. I mean, seriously, there's a ton of choices from. You can get wear it, drink it, from it, or damn well, hang it on your wall. I got it in the back of me. I got it all around. So basically, but hey, head on over to neonpeacockmerch.com. Make sure that don't forget to sign up for your emails so you get all the alerts for sales, promotions, etc. But hey, I know Peacock has worked on some new shirts. There's some fantasy football shirts, a new trading shirt, I believe. It's not up on the site, but I know he has one coming in the works. So, I mean, head on over there, take a look. There's a thing you're not going to find. But again, welcome to episode 22 of the Chargers Power Hour. Bolt up, Chargers fans. Let's go. And to those that are watching the combine, that's what I'm doing right now while I'm doing this. But hey, I couldn't ask for some better watchers and better subscribers. So, hey, bolt up. But welcome back to the Chargers Power Hour, episode 22. I'm Lee. I'm the ears to the street. And I got a decent show today. I mean, trying to. But we're going to be talking about coaching changes, roster movement, contracts, draft buzz, and honestly, something we haven't been able to say in a long time, expectations into the 2026 seasons. JD, JD popped up this picture for you. Yeah, we got I'd say this offseason feels a little different than usual. Last year was patchwork. This year's planning. This isn't just to compete. This is an infrastructure building to a masterpiece. For the first time in years, the Chargers don't look reactive. They look intentional and ready to make some moves. So, as Bogey would say on his tune, ready to make those moves. All right. So, I'd say this. The biggest story of the offseason so far isn't a signing. It isn't a trade. It's a direction. You can finally see a roster plan that matches the Harbaugh coaching philosophy, and that's just the start of the new staff. So, JD, you want to pull up that picture right here for me? The new coaching staff. Yes, we have Mike McDaniels. We have Chris O'Leary as the DC. Hey, what's up, King? Shout out. Hey, bolt up, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. So, okay, the Chargers, okay, we got O'Leary as our DC, Mike McDaniels as our OC. But we got all this. We got the new special teams coach. I don't have the names in front of me, but I mean, I like what we're doing. I like the staff. I mean, we got our DC that's familiar with us. But I'm really hopeful what Mike McDaniel is going to do with this offense, and also the linebackers coach. I really like what we've done with the coaching staff. So. I mean, it's going to be good. I mean, normally when a new coordinator arrives, the quarterback starts over. New terminology, new reads, new footwork, new teaching language, everything. But I think this is a hire with Mike McDaniel. It's going to be fun. It's not going to be much. Hey, this is Justin fucking Herbert. So this is going to – I think for a pairing Harbaugh with Herbert was great, but Mike McDaniel with Justin Herbert, that's going to be the icing on the cake of this offense. It's going to be fun. I mean, I think it's going to be huge. It's going to be great for this whole offense. Knowing, as quarterbacks, development, we don't have to worry about all these resets. This is going to be a fun offense. But, I mean, I think for me, what this means for Justin Herbert with McDaniels, he gets a modern offense without losing continuity, which is going to be big because he's gone through multiple offensive coordinators throughout his career. But hopefully, I know this might be just a short stint for 1 year because McDaniels is here to basically prove what he's worth. Can he be as a head coach? I mean, we're going to get a modern offense. As I said, you keep the coaches he trusts. And he kept the quarterback coach, which was a good thing. I was glad that was one thing because Herbert had a great continuity with the QB coach, and I'm glad he's sticking around. But this is going to be fun. I mean, best case outcome with this, I think it's going to be a faster installation, fewer early season struggles. Let's hopefully knock on wood. I don't want to hear that. Offensive, I think we can have a good offensive rhythm early. It'd be great. But most having a great real identity. And the Mike McDaniel offense is a fast-paced offense, high-powered offense. But I want to have an identity of scoring points. Because last year, that was a knock on us. We couldn't score the points. We could score points, but the red zone issues, we couldn't do that. If we can score more points this year, it'd be nice. That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, it's going to be it's an upgraded offense because I'm going to say it again. That Greg Roman offense we were in for 2 years looked stale, looked flat, and it was boring to watch. I know that's the Roman offense, but damn, I'm glad that's gone. So, okay, so the coaching hires that we did have. So Harbaugh's identity. Jay, do you want to pull up the picture again? I finally found my notes here. So we have the new additions was Butch Barry. He's the offensive line coach. Max McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey's brother, is the running backs coach. Now that is going to be hell on wheels. I'm loving that for Amari and Hampton, man. You look at the pedigree of the McCaffrey, look at how he rolls, man. If he can learn a couple things from that, I'm loving that for Hampton. That's going to be nice. Adam Gase. Now this, out of all the hires, I thought this was the most boneheaded freaking move of all ever. Adam Gase, who's going to be the passing game specialist, whom I hope has nothing to do with any kind of major decisions, because I want nothing. That man was with the Jets and the Dolphins. That's the only decision I did not like on the coaching staff. Other than that, no. Adam Gates. Don't remind me about the Adam Gates shit. Coach, JD, we're going to be in touch with that on the next gen. Trust me, we will. Now, Adam Gates. Now, Sean Spence is going to be the linebackers coach, and he's going to replace Bowman, the old 40 who would play for the 49ers, and he's leaving, so that's fine. Now, Denzel Martin, he's going to be the assistant edge coach, and Chandler Henley is the tight ends coach. So, hey, that's the newer staff looks like. Harbaugh teams in the same way to win everywhere. Physical line play, reliable run game, efficient quarterback play, and dominant fronts. Now, hey, it's going to be nice when we have an offensive line. Now, hopefully that's taken care of in free agency and in the draft. But right now, we're getting to it. It's nice to see the combine because, hey, that's one step closer to free agency. That's how it's like, hey, I know some of y'all, I know the guys on our channel got a draft going on. I'm like, yeah, I'm all set on that one. But no, I hope all is going well. I know Mr. Mabry, who's probably watching, he's in that draft. And I know he did get one of his he got Mr. Ladd McConkey in the draft, so congratulations on that. But honestly, the most important hire I thought was probably the Butch Barry, which Barry is the offensive line coach. We're going to have an offensive line healthy this year, hopefully. So knock on wood, because last season revealed the truth. Justin Herbert was getting mollywopped, hit every freaking time. And so hopefully a healthy offensive line with Alt and Slater, it's going to be nice. And then the pieces that we can add in free agency or in the draft, it's going to be nice. I think it's all up for the Chargers. It's all about health. The past 3 to 4 years, we can't stay healthy. That's our biggest knock. We can't stay goddamn healthy. And that's, to me, has been an issue. Man, you have a healthy offensive line, it's going to show what Justin Herbert really can do. I mean, I was watching, I was watching Fox, and I was watching the biggest Charger hater, and Nick Wright, and him spill his spew saying, they asked him, was Justin Herbert elite? He said no. He said he's an elite talent, but not an elite quarterback. And I think Danny came back and said, well, he did have no offensive line, a healthy offensive line. And then Nick Wright said, well, we'll see this year what it's about with Mike McDaniel and to see if they can say he's elite. So, but then again, he said you could only mention 7 quarterbacks in the league that were elite. So, but then again, it is true. He's and the first thing he mentioned was 0-3 in the playoffs. You know, that's facts. So as much as I hate Nick Wright, he's a Chiefs lover, Charger hater, but hey, facts are facts. He is 0-3 in the playoffs, but I'm going to say this year that's going to change. But I'm not too worried about that. But, I think this is going to be this offense. This offense is going to be fun. It's going to be fun to watch, and it's going to be a faster-paced offense. But no, I mean, having the healthy offensive line, we're going to find out. Now, JD, you want to pull up that rumor watch picture from it? All right. There's a few rumors floating out there. There was some buzz about a possible addition of a high-level edge rusher, and that was Rashawn Gary, having a reunion with Jim Harbaugh from Michigan. And he's going to become. So this is, as I said, this is rumors, but we shall see. And now, if the Chargers add a tone-setting pass rusher to the defense, it's going to change. It changes overnight because we'll be healthy and just protecting Justin Herbert. because Harbaugh football is stretch football, and he likes hard football. Pause. But, as we want to be a playoff team, we need to have a playoff defense that's built on coverage first, but it's also built on pressure first also. Like a front featuring Tully. Hopefully we resign Owe. That's, I feel, is our biggest need. I did hear Ortiz at the combine saying Owe is going to be the biggest and the first person that's taken care of. So let's hopefully that happens, because we need that. And then there's Kyle Kennard and Khalil Mack is a possibility. We could lose Khalil Mack or Owe, but I'm hoping if either of the two, it's Khalil Mack, because really, I feel with the money that he's looking for, we probably could find someone to replace him. If who knows what's going to happen, but we shall see. That's in free agency. But I mean, Khalil Mack could possibly return also on a 1-year deal. I feel, to me, if he does, he's got about 1 more year left in him of his career, because I know living here in Texas, there's a rumor here that they would love to sign Khalil Mack or Owe if they both got the free agency. But hopefully we don't let Owe go into free agency and we take care of that. And if we bring back Mack, that'd be great too. But if we take care of that stuff, I think instantly becomes a January defense. Excuse me. So, I mean, the Chargers also have been named as a potential trade fit for Giants edge rusher Kayvon Thibodeaux. And that's potentially if we lose Mack or Owe. I mean, he's 25 years old. I think the Giants declined his 5th-year option, I believe, but they also are willing to try and trade him. So we shall see what happens on that. But, as I said, these are all just rumors right now. Now, as for the contract and the cap space, okay, we did, as I mentioned last week, Bradley Bozeman, who I said I wanted cut, gone, bye-bye. Well, I got my wish. All Chargers fans got their wish. He just retired. So we saved about $9.7 million in cap space. But, hey, that means we're going to need a center. But, hey, good luck to Bradley Bozeman. Thank you for your years of service to the Chargers, 2 years, whatever. But I felt we made a mistake last year bringing him back. But with all the injuries of that. But now that we're without a center, the Chargers will look to fill the center position. Keep that up, JD. Thank you. In this offseason with Tyler Linderbaum or McGovern being the two tops in free agency. I mean, Mekhi Becton is expected to depart in it probably to be released, and that's going to free up $9.7 million. I think I said Bradley Bozeman, whatever he was, that's going to come off the books because he's retired. But it's Mekhi Becton that's going to free up $9.7 million. So that will help us. I mean, I know Tennessee's got close to now about $100+ million. They lead. I think we're 3rd in cap space. But I mean, Becton really did not work out. But free up money, which means the Chargers may be replacing both starting guards. And that explains a lot about last season. Justin Herbert didn't struggle because of talent. He struggled because of the interior pressure. That boy was getting hit every minute of the time he was on the field. I think I said on the show this year, it was 4 to 5 times a game, sometimes 9 times a game, Herbert was getting hit. And hopefully we can stop that next year. That's not going to happen. I mean, he struggled because of the interior pressure. Interior pressure destroys timing, mechanics, deep passing, and protection adjustments. The pocket is the offense. Herbert had to make do what he had last year. So I don't know, JD, about bringing back Bosa. You know what? I know he had a great year last year. He stayed healthy. But it really hasn't crossed my mind about I'm not saying I have so much hate for Joey Bosa. The only knock I have on Joey is the man had a great rookie year. And soon as he got the bag, he was hurt all the time. And it was all about availability. Joey never was on the field. And I'm happy that he had a great year last year in Buffalo, stayed healthy. Hey, but he never could do that for us. So, but that's a possibility, but I've seen JD, your 49ers attached to Joey to team up with his brother. So that would be kind of fun. Hey, I bet you y'all would love that in 49er land. As with Mama Bosa. But, I mean, I'm going to say one thing. The Chargers defense, could be locking up a key piece in that defense. Daylon Henley has a contract projection for an extension coming up. It'd be 3-year, $38 million deal this offseason. So do I think we extend him? Possibly. Who knows? But that is a key part of our defense that we need to shore up. Yeah, I know you'll take him. But JD, look at it that way. He did stay healthy. So it's just not saying I know the knock on for me. I don't know what it is. But remember I said to you a little earlier in the show that the Chargers can't seem to stay healthy the past 3 to 5 years. That's been the knock on us. We stay healthy. That's a different story, but we haven't. Now, Joey, I don't know. But from Nick, if it was Nick or Joey, I'd take Nick in a heartbeat. I think Nick's game's a lot better than Joey. Yes, but I like Nick's game more than Joey. And there's a lot of people that do like Joey, but I just once he got that money, they went down. So I would love the Chargers to. That's a great deal. 3 years for $38 million, and Henley has showed up. He's producing. He's been a great player for us. He's just 26 years old. Also, Henley is quietly turned into one of the most productive linebackers in the league, posting 100-plus tackles in back-to-back seasons. He's gone from a promising young defender to a legitimate defensive cornerstone for this team. So to me, a player like that has proven, 2 years in a row, back 100-plus tackles. Yeah, pay it. If this projection holds up, the Chargers aren't just paying for post-production. They're investing in a linebacker entering his prime. So if we can get him on that kind of a deal, I'd love that. You know what I'm trying to say? JD, you want to pull up that O-line rate picture? All right. This has been, as I said, not that long ago, about Justin Herbert being hit. Look at this offensive line that has got decimated by injuries there. This is 32nd in the league at the left tackle position. Zion Johnson, out of this whole list, is the one that stands out the most. He was 10th. That was great. Bradley Bozeman, bye-bye clown, 38th in the league. Mekhi Becton, who 31st. And Trey Pipkins, who I swear to God, I don't know how the man stays on the fucking Chargers roster. I have not a clue. As Manny Mayberry would say to me, get that man off my roster. You ain't lying. I don't know how the man even stays on our roster. He could be bye-bye. I don't know. But our offensive line the production has to be the priority number one this offseason in free agency and the draft. If this offense is going to reach its ceiling, too much pressure allowed across the line for a franchise quarterback in his prime to get hit like he was. We have to fix the offensive line. Straight and narrow. That should be the whole offseason, what we have to do in free agency in the draft. I don't mind. I think we have the offensive pieces. Yeah, we may tinker with it here and there, but seriously, you fix the offensive line, that's going to be golden. Now, speaking of the offensive line, if we do, in fact, go with the center or something like that, or hold on a second, let me get too far ahead of myself. JD, you want to pull up the Zion picture? Okay, Zion Johnson. This is another thing right here. Zion Johnson, who has his 5th-year option, I think was we haven't picked it up. We could, or I know he's looking for an extension. Zion has become one of the most reliable players on the Chargers roster. Last year he played multiple, I think, that I can remember, about 4 different positions due to injuries. So to me, He's a top-tier pass protection in metrics. Low pressure rate allowed. Stronger anchor. Improved recognition dramatically last year. You do not let an ascending interior lineman like this leave in free agency because he'll be gone in a heartbeat. I swear to God, someone like the Ravens, anyone will pick him up. I know there's a lot of Chargers fans that are really not sold on Zion, but he did the job last year. Not just playing the position he was at, but playing multiple positions. And look at, I mean, he was number 10th in the league, ranked 10th in the league. He wasn't just a crappy-ass person last year. He did the job and played accordingly. So you know what? We have the cap space this year. Let's just sign him. I'm fine with that. I mean, long as we have a lot of needs this year. But seriously, long as we spend the money on the right players or what our needs, I'm fine with that. I have a lot of much for Joe Ortiz than I did with Coupon Tom Telesco. I've called him that all the time. Coupon Tom was a joke. Ortiz, if you look at his last 2 drafts, he's killed it. Hopefully we can fix the offensive line. That's a priority. Yeah, the 49ers need offensive guard. Yeah, you ain't lying, man. I've seen I was talking on the show this morning, JD, that Mel Kiper Jr. was talking about the Chargers at 22 is the offensive guard from Penn State, who I do want. Now, Kiper Jr. has the Chargers drafting him, but we shall see. I mean, it depends on this combine, but then again, it depends on the pro days what happens. But we also see what happens. I mean, but I hope we do sign Zion Johnson. I mean, he deserves it. He played well last year. Now, let me get to JD. You want to pull up the bomb picture? All righty, Omarion. I'm not man, Mr. Hampton hype. All right, there's growing buzz around the rookie. Well, not no rookie anymore. Our rookie last year, Omarion Hampton, in this system, in the Mike McDaniel system. Why? Because the Mike McDaniel style offense thrives on outside zone, motion, outback lanes. And these were 3 things that Hampton thrived on at UNC. And hopefully he does it this time. If the run game works, defenses are going to hesitate. And when the defense hesitate, Justin Herbert becomes dangerous. And that's going to be fun. And this is with a healthy offensive line, too. And that's saying with the healthy offense, this could be a dangerous offense this year. I've heard people say, hey, if Justin Herbert could be in the MVP mix again. Well, he got that 1 vote, right? But they feel with Mike McDaniel's addition of Mike McDaniels, we can, and Justin Herbert, with his talent and having a healthy offensive line, he can be in that conversation. It's nice to be mentioned in that conversation. Don't get me wrong. But, hey, I know everyone's all excited about Mike McDaniels and all that stuff. Come trade Herbert. Yeah, JD, we'll be in touch. I will be in touch with Sean Spence, a Hurricane linebacker. I'm not too sure. If anyone knows the Hurricanes, JD, it's you. You are early projections. Oh, as for the projections in it, I'll be getting to that. Now I do know the Tahir Tart extension that was just signed not long ago. I think I did like 2 shows ago. Tahir Tart signed a 3-year, $30 million extension. Well, realistically, it's basically a 2-year commitment, but it fixes something critical. The run defense and playoff teams are built inside out. So to me, I mean, I think they said it's a 3-year contract that really going to be in. It's like a 2-year contract, a 2-year commitment. That's cool. But the run, now, let's see what we got here. Yeah. Hello, we don't spend money on our O-line early on Tuesday night. Yeah, that's gonna be that is a big boy, man. But no, this draft is kind of deep pause on that position, JD, with offensive line and guard. So that's a good thing for both of our teams. But now that we're getting closer to the draft, I mean, let me bring up last year's rookie. I want to pull up the 2025 rookie picture, JD. All righty. Well, our rookies last year, which was Hampton, Trey Harris, Kennard, Gadsden, Lambert Smith, Mickens, and Bridges. That's last year. What we did last year, we did about 1,800 total yards on offense, 10 total touchdowns, and about 46 total tackles. But, that was from our rookies last year. I mean, they were productive in times. Gadsden showed what he could do. Hampton showed when he was healthy. And now that we're going to have Hampton back fully healthy this year, it's going to be – but I think out of all the rookies last year, who I'm looking forward to seeing this year is going to be Trey Harris and KLS. And I think Mickens is going to step up this year. That should be a big thing. But last year, our rookies were affordable production equals roster flexibility. Interior pressure has hurt the offense in key moments. But if we fix the center position, which we need to do this year, we're going to improve the pass protection, improve the run game. You give Justin Herbert more time to pass. You're going to stabilize the entire offensive line. That's if we can stay healthy. And hopefully that's what we get. And I want to have, if we bring in players, I want to bring in players in free agency that are healthy. Don't want to take on players that are not going to have that injury bug to them because it seems to be a Chargers jinx. I don't want to have that Chargers jinx going forward. But I think we're gonna. Ortiz did mention that we are gonna address the center if it's in free agency or if it's gonna be in the draft. There are names that I've seen in the draft coming up. JD, you want to pull up that Frost picture right here, the Keegan Frost picture? Now this is a one player I would like for our offensive line. And Keegan Frost, he was a great run blocking lineman over in Missouri. Someone that we could, I don't know if he's going to be a steal, but this is a player that I've been liking a lot. Also names I've been looking at was Keegan Frost for run block. He's a run blocking lineman. Was Barkiki Kampuhu, who's red zone scoring threat for offense. And also for a tight end, if we somehow that we do that, was Michael Trigg. He's an athletic tight end with upside. But as for centers in this draft that are coming up, for names that I want to watch for would be Sam Hike from Kansas State. Brendan, Texans will fight you for the prospects. Yeah, you know what? The Texans, I do know need a center. And I think the Texans are one team that are in on Tyler Linderbaum, but the question is, I know the Ravens want to make him the highest paid center, but I just think at $22 million a year, there's only a few teams out there that can spend that money. But then again, the center is the quarterback to the offensive line also. So to me, it's the most important position on that offensive line. So whoever gets Linderbaum, if it's the Chargers, if it's the Raiders, there's 9 teams that are going to be vying for his services, but we shall see. Now the centers, as I said, Pat Cogan from Indiana, the world champ Indiana Hoosiers. I know a name I brought up on this show before is Jake Slaughter from Florida. That's another one I'd like the Chargers to look at. Or you got Logan Jones from Iowa. And there's also Parker Brailsford from Alabama. But I know I brought up Connor Lew before on one of my mock drafts. Connor Lew is from Auburn. He's someone to keep an eye on. And I think Connor Lew and Logan Jones can be top 10 as rookies for centers. Heck is going to be a solid. Slaughter is the developmental high ceiling player, but Cogan is reliable depth with the starting potential, I feel. Fixing the center improves the pass protection, run game, Herbert's timing, and the entire offensive line. Centers don't just get headlines, but they're the QB of the offensive line effectively. So we shall see with that. Now, as for free agency, as I mentioned about Tyler Linderbaum, That's a big decision in the offseason, what's going to be, if it's going to be Linderbaum or it's going to be McGovern. Now, I was a high person on Linderbaum. I like it. I would love it, but I just don't want to get into a bidding war with the Ravens because I feel the Ravens have not done Lamar Jackson's contract over. They want to get it done by free agency starts in such and such time. But to me, the Ravens said they want to make him the highest paid center. I think they want to offer him like $22 million on it. But also Linderbaum said he wants to test free agency. So that's where I feel there's going to be several teams that are going to throw maybe 22 or more at him a year season. So, I mean, Linderbaum's going to have his choice of teams. If it's the Raiders with a young quarterback in Mendoza, is it going to be – here's my – I think Tennessee Titans and Robert Saleh would make – they have the money. They just let go of their center yesterday. So Linderbaum with a Cam Ward would make a lot of sense. I mean, Tennessee is number one in cap space. They got it close to like $116 million. So there's a team like that could use him, but we shall see what happens in free agency. But as I said, if Linderbaum's not the answer, I think Connor McGovern for me is the next best thing in free agency. Those are the two best centers in there. I mean, I think Linderbaum's an offensive changer, elite mobile, elite run blocking, perfect for play action. And then you got McGovern, who's a stabilizer. He fixes communication and pocket integrity immensely. But as I said, 9 teams are competing for Linderbaum. The Ravens are not going to franchise tag him. I know that. And they're supposed to exceed $22 million APY a year. I mean, they said Linderbaum was offered a market-setting contract by Baltimore. But I think that's just out there to say, hey, we're going to pay him, but he still he wants to test free agency. So, but it's going to be interesting. I mean, as I said, I just don't want to get into a bidding war because we have a lot more needs than that. If that's why I said McGovern would be, I'd say Linderbaum 1, and then 1A would be McGovern for me. But if not, then we can also draft someone if we do sign someone. There's other centers out there, though. Now, for me, as for 2026 expectations, I have high expectations for my Chargers, as we all should for our teams. So now Vegas has a projection around 10.5 wins for the Chargers. What's this? Duccini says Titans made trade. Yeah, I saw that trade. That was Sweat for Jermaine Johnson. That was a wild man. That was wild. But then again, Salah knows Jermaine Johnson being with the Jets. So, hey, he brought over one of these guys. He thought, I thought it was a good trade. I mean, Jermaine Johnson's due a contract. He's due to be paid. So I think, but Tennessee has the money, so they can take care of that. But now, as I said, the projection is 10.5 wins by Vegas for the Chargers. If the Chargers fix the interior protection, establish the run, improve edge pressure, I feel they're not a wild card team or a wild card hopeful anymore. They're an AFC contender, but that's also with a healthy offensive line. I feel that everything that revolves around the Chargers this coming season is going to revolve around health and the health of that offensive line. I mean, if they want to be a AFC contender, more motion, more play action, more explosive plays. Really, you did not see many explosive plays this season from the Chargers because really we didn't have a play caller like Mike McDaniel. I feel going forward with McDaniel, we're going to see a lot of that. So that's going to be a fun thing to watch. I mean, this is all the hype is about Mike McDaniel. I'm loving the hype, but you can have all the hype, but you have to put all that stuff into it during the game to produce and stuff like that going forward. It's great to talk about it and stuff like that. All this wishful thinking, what if that? Oh, it's all this what if is great. Every team has that. But I think it's going to be a whole different offense. It's going to be a lot of fun watching this offense. We saw what Mike McDaniel did in Miami. And if he can do that with the Chargers, it's going to be a beautiful thing. Then again, he had Tua. And really, Tua didn't have the arm strength that Justin Herbert had. So that's my only difference there. I mean, he had Tyreek Hill down there in Miami. We don't have that Tyreek Hill here, but we have Ladd McConkey, we have Quentin Johnson, who knows what we do in free agency also. I mean, there was a stat that I saw about Justin Herbert. From a clean pocket last season, Justin Herbert had an 86.8 catchable throw rate, which was the NFL best. I mean, that tells you everything. When you're protected, he's elite. I mean, the Chargers were among one of the worst teams in the NFL at protecting their quarterback in 25. Fixing that has to be, as I said earlier, has to be the number one priority. The draft is intriguing. Free agency is where it's going to get interesting. Who do we sign? Who do we re-sign? And who do we sign as free agents? It'd be interesting. So it's going to be, I'm looking forward to that. But, let's see. But, I mean, as of watching yesterday, I know a couple mocks had us, I saw a few mocks drafts had us taking Lee Hunter, but I don't even think he's going to be. After I saw yesterday, he's going to be going in the top 10. I really do think it's the offensive guard from Penn State, who I've talked about quite a bit in the last month or so. I can't pronounce his name, but that's everyone's been talking about him. But as I said, this offseason isn't about headlines. It's about structure. Fix the offensive line, add defensive pressure, commit to the run, which I think the run game is going to be fantastic under Mike McDaniels. Amari and Hampton, this whole offense are going to have, I wouldn't say a rebirth, but what they did under Greg Roman was really like a kind of stale offense. Now these guys got to get to show their true colors. We're going to see the best of Ladd McConkey. We're probably going to see the best of Quentin Johnson and the best of Amari and Hampton, fully healthy also, and Gadsden. I mean, I think Gadsden's going to thrive in this offense. I think all our playmakers are going to thrive, and especially Justin Herbert. I mean, I would love to see the Herbert we saw of his rookie year when he threw for, I think, close to 5,000 yards. If we get that Herbert, but it's all going to come down to the protection on the offensive line. So we shall see what happens there. But I feel if we do that, have a healthy offensive line, there's no reason why I say we can't. If I'm going to say a win total, I know Vegas has it 10.5. I'm going to say, for me, I'm going to say 10 wins for us. That's my win take, is 10 wins. I really feel 10 to 11 wins, I'm going to say, for the Chargers. The schedule is a little harder this year. Pause. But I feel, hey, with this offense and a healthy offensive line, there's no reason why we can't go past the Vegas number of 10.5. But that's just me. That's for me. That's my team. I'm going to support my team. I'm going to ride with my team and die with my team. So that's how I am. Now, and the question is, if the Chargers have a healthy, are they a playoff team? Yes, they are. But as I say, I mean, every team is going to say, we're going to make the playoffs. I mean, it's going to be a different outlook. I mean, every team is going to look different from free agency. I mean, you're going to have the Raiders, you're going to have the Chiefs, and you're going to have the Broncos. They're all going to try to improve, and we just have to improve one step better than them. That's all I feel we have to do. Because if they do that, if they can stay healthy, the defensive line, and then you get the Justin Herbert you had this year, man, just imagine the numbers he's going to put up with a healthy offensive line. But I'm kind of cool with it. I like the coaching staff. I like the offensive philosophy I've heard from Mike McDaniels. I was watching Chargers Weekly, and then I was watching something the director put out, who does the Chargers podcast. I was watching him and a few other things. And McDaniels, I think, is going to be a great addition to the staff. It's going to suck. It's going to be only for 1 year because he's going to basically prove himself what he can do so we can try and get another head coaching job. Hey, if this is a stepping stone back into the league, into the head coaching, that's great. I'm happy for you, but just do your job. I tell you, man, I want to see this offense. And if we can get what that offense did in 2021 and 23, this offense could be nasty. I ain't gonna lie, but it's gonna be fun. I mean, we shall see what happens. I mean, what we got the combine going on right now. We got. I know that Joe Ortiz did say that the Chargers are not going to be franchise tagging anyone, which was a little shocker for me because that franchise tag can be used for Owe if it has to come down to that so we can keep him. But I feel they're going to want to – they feel they have got to get a deal done. So that's all that matters. But I didn't know that there's no tag being used. But I also want to thank JD for running the stuff backstage. I appreciate you every single week, and I appreciate your time and all your effort you do. But I want to thank everyone else for joining me, and I'll probably be running another show back next week, possibly, and just stay tuned. And I appreciate everyone for watching today for the Chargers Power episode 22. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Appreciate that, JD. Have a wonderful weekend, a safe one, a blessed one. And on that note, bolt the fuck up. Let's go, Chargers. Let's go. Hit that Neon Peacock merch ad, JD. Bolt up, everybody. Let's go.
Game plan sick, talking under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything mooey, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Baskin Robbins shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart scot-free. Lottie-dottie, he like to potty. Fuck with blow shoot, trolling 5 Molly. Heard I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business business booming. Back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far cause I'm sharp, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke then you can't talk. Play a never ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, pizza. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, ma, no hands, telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.